Good morning, my darlings. A little bit of sneaky filming. I'm here at the farmhouse super early, as you might be able to tell by the wet locks. I went for a gorgeous swim this morning. I was expecting it to be a fully cloudy day, but the sun has come out, so I brought my laptop to the kind of main courtyard area. I'm the only one here, aside from a family, with a very upset baby. You might be able to hear in the background. But I've got the best seat in the house, got my laptop out, and I'm going to do a few hours of work here. Charlie's got a PT session and then a haircut, so I'm set up, got Wi-Fi, I've got my laptop, got a coffee milkshake coming, and it's going to be a lovely day.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want.
Oh, what a lovely day this has turned out to be. I thought that it was going to be miserable, and then the sun came out and it's been a really nice day. I'm using past tense because it's been about 7 hours since I last spoke to the camera, but it has been one of those days just cracking on. Sorry, I keep looking out the window, I'm really distracted because I keep getting a glimpse of purple at the corner of my eye and thinking that the wisteria is in full bloom. But it's not, it's actually the salvia underneath it. I'm such a gardening nerd these days, honestly, it is crazy. Yeah, so it's been one of those days where I've just been like cracking on with loads of work, filmed a couple of reels today, shot some sponsored Instagram stories for the Old House account, and as you can see, I have the most beautiful new dress on. This was so very kindly sent by the Needle and Thread team, and it's just so perfect in every way, everything that I love about a summer dress. We all know that I'm obsessed with a smocked bodice. Just makes it so comfortable, and the length is gorgeous, shows off some beautiful footwear, and the sleeves are just absolutely divine. I'm gonna head out and do a little bit of watering in the garden because it is 23 degrees still. It's absolutely glorious, and we have just taken delivery of a brand new pizza oven, which I'm sure Charlie will be thrilled to share with you. So let's go and unbox it. What is in my dag? Darling, are you wearing socks and sandals?
Do you know what? This is my new look now, so I've just put shorts on, having worn jeans all day. That's why. I mean, this is literally fashion. Right.
Are they Birkenstocks as well?
Yeah, I mean, I do love these Birkenstock clogs, but I wouldn't wear them out of the house. They're basically a slightly more fashionable version of Crocs, because they're leather. I will never wear Crocs, though. Okay.
Comment down below if you're a Crocs lover or not.
Yeah. Look, nothing against people that wear Crocs, but I just don't think they look very good. To be honest. Do you know
what do we?
Crocs a lot are NHS workers and chefs.
Yeah, because the floor is really hard often. It's like marble, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Anyway,
so
what do we have here?
One of the most exciting deliveries we've had in a very, very long time.
Is it another puppy?
Yes. So, this has come about because of our relationship with Charnwood Stoves. Zed, who does the marketing there, who is one of the sons of the founder of Charnwood. They also have an amazing product called Blaze, which you will have seen when we're doing barbecues. It's the big vitreous enamel black unit that is a heat-resistant product that we love. And they are doing some work with Della Vita, so they've put us in touch with Della Vita. Della Vita make pizza ovens, which are obviously all the rage at the moment.
Yep.
There are lots of different pizza ovens out there, and it is quite overwhelming. This is a genuine wood-fired pizza oven.
Wow.
So I think the only thing that you can go up above this is building a full-on built-in one.
Right.
We don't have the right place for that, and also I think these look a lot sexier. So Della Vita have sent us this. This is to trial, and then if we love it and it works out, I think we're going to choose our own one, our own colour. This colour is maybe not our preference, but it is quite a cool sort of bright, I think it's electric blue or diamond blue. But anyway, enough talking.
Let's get it out.
Let's get it out, mate.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not going to be any use in the summer. Have it. This bad boy is Della Vita. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? This is the diamond blue. The accessories, I think, are the thing that I'm most impressed with, though.
Really? I'm most impressed with the oven.
No, I am, though, because it's the attention to detail. I think this is olive wood. They're just stunning. Like, they're just beautiful.
Do you have any idea what to do with them?
Well, this is a dough scraper, so this is when we're actually making our dough or rolling the dough out.
Okay.
This is obviously the pizza peel. I don't know what these two things are. I
It's
think
for
they
playing
are for jousting.
tennis, yeah.
Or this might actually be an Italian version of a cricket bat. I don't know.
I think it's so that you can become the lollipop lady of the
So it'd
village.
be a good fly swatter or a good bum smacker. And the Italians do like a good bum smack. But anyway, not from me. The other gadget that's amazing is this is a temperature reader, which will also be good for COVID.
So we can check all our guests.
And then one of their, well, I don't know if this is by them actually, I presume this is by someone else, but this is going to be amazing. But I will quickly...
it's wood-fired?
Yeah, so it's wood-fired. A lot of pizza ovens on the market are wood pellets, which I haven't tried wood pellets, and I haven't tried this. So I can't comprehensively tell you which are better, but I have been well informed by foodie experts that these are a lot more effective. You get much higher heat temperature with wood, and the flavour. Ultimately, you think when you cook over wood or charcoal, that adds an enormous amount of flavour, and I think you can cook a pizza in 2 or 3 minutes in this.
Wow.
So we're going to be getting an introduction by one of the ambassadors from Della Vita
Epic.
on Monday.
And we
we'll
get to
share a bit of that
sample.
on the vlog, won't we? And then stay
Probably not
tuned,
this one.
Sorry?
Probably not this vlog, but the next one.
Yeah, in another vlog. But yeah, I mean, it's going to change the game for us, I think. And I have been wondering whether we could put this on a heat-resistant table in the fireplace in one of the open fires and use it in the winter indoors.
I have to build a little shack over the top.
This is a quick shout out to Blaze, because this is why this is such a game-changing combination, because this is heat-resistant. So that's the one thing that you need to bear in mind if you get one of these. You need something to put it on that can withstand high temperatures.
Fantastic.
But yeah, stay tuned.
Can't wait to try it.
Pizza!
Pizza pasta, mi chiamo Fabrizio. Okay, I've just come inside to set my Thursday video live. It is just so glorious outside. I have got Lewis giving me my chiropractic treatment in about 45 minutes. So do I catch up with work for 45 minutes, because I have not been doing my emails all day and I know that there are so many important ones I need to crack on with. No. My tomatoes need potting on, so I'm going to do that instead, because they really need potting on. Let me show you. Here we are. It feels like a little while since I put you up on a tripod in the greenhouse, and I'm very sad to report that the situation with the oil tanks is getting more urgent. So this greenhouse that I so lovingly, I'm not even going to say renovated, cleaned and tidied, is going to have to be torn down in the next week or so, which is such a shame. But it does mean that I have an excuse to get a new one, but they're very expensive, so I'm not rushing into anything. I obviously also need to look into, I'm always now really scared of spiders in here because there are some big ones living in this greenhouse. What was I saying? Yeah, I would like to get a new big greenhouse, but we have to be really careful as to which one we get and how big because of the listing on the house. Obviously we have to be so careful here. Right, tomatoes. Okay, so this is my tray of tomatoes. I planted these all from seed and they are yellow pear tomatoes. Apparently I planted the seeds on the 15th of April and I would say they are very much ready for potting on. So just to give them loads and loads of room, I'm going to use, sun's out again. This is where I wish you could like roll back the roof, have a convertible greenhouse, that would be amazing. I'm going to use a mixture of this size pot and the bigger ones based on the different plants. I probably should wear gloves for the sake of my manicure, but potting on is quite fiddly, so we're just gonna have to risk it. I've never potted on tomatoes before. It doesn't look like their roots are too entwined, so I'm just gonna, and this was an old raspberry punnet by the way that they've been growing in, so it doesn't matter if I rip it a little bit. I think the only drainage was me stabbing it with scissors. It does feel pretty damp in there. Hello Dexy. Filled my pot with compost Now, let's see. Ooh, this soil is very wet. So I did watch a few reels on potting on tomatoes, and I think you're meant to remove the bottom 2 leaves. I'd better double check this, hadn't I? Oh well, we'll do a few experiments. And then bury it so that a bit of the stalk gets buried, and this has quite a long stalk, it's quite hairy. So if I put that in there, wiggle him down a little bit more, and then I can probably fill it up to the top. Let's try that. Here we go, we have one potted on tomato. I like to watch people's YouTube videos while I'm doing this, so I'm going to pop Lydia's latest vlog on in the background and do the rest of them. Good. Oh. I was about to do my good morning, darlings, and I was like, what is that on my boobs? And it's boob shadow. I have never experienced boob shadow before because my boobs are usually non-existent. It actually made me jump, oh my gosh. But this is a new sports set that I was very kindly sent from Louise Thompson and her brand, which is called Pocket Sport. And I don't think anything has ever made my boobs look this good. I'm completely shocked. It's a really lovely kind of olivey green colour. You can tell I've been lying in the sun with this area exposed and my tummy completely covered up because my tummy is so many shades lighter than my chest and my arms. It's got a really cool back detail. Don't know if you can see there. I think the white straps just make it so flattering. So yeah, yesterday was a really lovely evening. We had our chiropractic treatments with Lewis, and I asked for a hybrid between a normal kind of sports massage chiropractic and what I call a Soho farmhouse massage, which is like just really relaxing. Both Lewis and Sally used to work at the farmhouse. The stories they tell me about the farmhouse is absolutely hilarious. So that was lovely. And then Charlie and I went for a really nice garden walk, and so many things are starting to come into bloom or come into fruition. There are now so many peas, and we can see some beans coming, so many strawberries, so I might give you a little update later on. But anyway, I am gonna go for a Peloton, but first I'm gonna go and grab a t-shirt because our guy that is fixing the stone wall has just arrived, and I don't feel like I want to prance past him looking like this. For our post-ride breakfast, I'm making us a spinach omelette. So I've come down to pick some giant spinach leaves. I cannot believe how massive these are after they were literally this big when I put them in. I'm gonna take some nice big juicy ones. And then I'll be coming down here again later to pick some leaves for a nice salad for lunch. Hello again, darlings. Excuse the mess behind me. I just very quickly filmed the video that you guys will have seen on Sunday. It is so roasting in here though. I don't think I could have filmed any longer because it was so uncomfortably hot in here. The sun is streaming in. And I have just popped on my last year's Zimmermann dress in this gorgeous like antique floral pattern, which I just love. We are heading to a friend's house now for just an afternoon in the sun, rosé, barbecue. I can't wait, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to sit outside and just switch off and just chat and drink rosé and kiss sausage dogs. Basically, that's my dream afternoon. I've also just popped on, I've got my sunglasses chain that was part of my Brock collection order, and then a cluster of necklaces from the Midsummer new collection, the beaded collection, and an Astrid and Mew pearl necklace too. I'm not too worried about my hair because when it's hot like this, it's just gonna end up scraped back or under a hat. So I'm taking my hat with me. Lots of sun cream, lots of rosé, but first I'm going to go and get some salad leaves from the kitchen garden and also one of my tomato seedlings as a little gift, and then it's time to go.
Would you stay till the morning light?
Excuse me, sir.
Would you follow me, or would you let it be if I leave tonight?
Hello again, my darlings. Good morning. It is now Saturday morning. It's possible that the last time I vlogged was in this exact same spot. I don't think I filmed anything yesterday at our friend's house, but we just had the loveliest afternoon. It was a tiny bit overcast, but actually it was perfect because we were sat out on the patio enjoying great food, great wine, and even better company. And I think we probably just would have got a little bit, well, to be honest, we probably would have got heat stroke if it had been today's weather yesterday, especially with the amount of rosé and English country garden cocktail that we consumed. But today is Saturday, so we are heading to Charlie's mum and dad's house today, which is going to be really lovely. We haven't seen them in so long, and we haven't seen Charlie's grandparents in absolutely ages, so it's going to be a really great summer's day in the garden. Charlie's mum always does the best barbecues. I have been picking some leaves from the garden to take for a salad again, and my outfit of the day is this, I think it's a 2 or 3 year old Zimmermann play suit. I know Zimmermann things are expensive, and I know they've definitely got more expensive over the years, but there's something about the designs that you just want to keep wearing year after year after year, so I do feel that the price per wear and just the overall look of them is worth it, and I'm really happy with all the Zimmermann bits I do have in my wardrobe. This has got little pockets, and I've got on my Valentinos, which are the kind of raffia ones. So the bag that I'm taking with me is a rather ginormous one because I have something very exciting happening tomorrow morning, and you'll probably know what it is based on possibly the title or the thumbnail of this video, but if not, tomorrow morning, bright and exceptionally early at 4 AM, I am going to be heading to Battersea Park for a hot air balloon ride across London. This is literally a money can't buy opportunity. It is, I feel so very honoured to have been invited by L'Occitane, who support the Lord Mayor's charity. It is the Lord Mayor's Regatta, so this happens, well, they try to make it happen once a year, but obviously hot air ballooning is very weather dependent. A series of hot air balloons, as you will see, get to fly across London for sunrise, and I was actually meant to do this with L'Occitane way back in 2018, so 4 years ago, but it didn't happen due to bad weather conditions. Last year, obviously, COVID, and so as of this moment, it's still going ahead tomorrow morning. I think it's going to be one of those mornings with like a perfect crisp blue sky, so I'm really, really excited. So in my bag, I'm taking my GoPro. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be allowed to like extend this and hold it out from the balloon, but we shall see. I'm actually going to be staying overnight in a hotel tonight because I want to stay near M Sheldon, who I've invited as my +1 because Charlie's afraid of heights. So I'm going to go with M, which will be so lovely. I've got my toiletries. Sorry, I've just been pointing the camera at my bra for this past 30 seconds. Portable phone charger, just in case I do 10 million Instagram stories on the balloon and my phone dies. I'm packing my Uniqlo padded down jacket because I think it's going to be quite chilly. In my garment bag over there, I've got my gorgeous Luke Fonseca dress and a long line cardigan because I do think it's going to be chilly. especially as we have to leave the hotel at 3:30 in the morning. I've got a crossbody bag just so I can have like my phone and camera right on me when we're in the balloon. Dry shampoo because I'm not going to wash my hair in the morning. So yeah, that is what I am taking with me, my overnight bag. So I'm just exceptionally excited about this opportunity. So grateful to L'Occitane for inviting me along, and now it's time to head to Windsor. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. I have just received a little gift from Molly. Molly is my assistant. She'll be watching this video to get the description box ready. Sadly, I don't get to see Molly very often because she lives a few hours away. We used to work together years ago back in the software company that I used to work for, but she has been helping me out remotely for the last 2 or 3 years. And she has sent this lovely little selection of treats. Oh my goodness, so sweet, for 500,000, including a mix of cupcake cosmos. Perfect time of year to plant these for some late summer blooming. And how stunning are they? I don't think I've ever seen cosmos in that shape before. So, so lovely. And then what is in here? Oh my goodness. That is the sweetest thing ever. And what a fantastic gift idea for the garden lover. So it's actually an engraved label, plant label. Congratulations on 500k, Josie's Cosmos. Molly, that is literally the sweetest thing and the best gift you could possibly have got me. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to be leaving in 5 minutes. Dexy's sunbathing, Lynn's sunbathing. But I'm just going to quickly go and pick a few flowers from the garden, which is looking exceptional, as a little gift for Charlie's mum. I just can't quite get over how much abundance there is down here. I mean, my broad beans are about to take over the world by the looks of it. So many pea pods growing on here. I need to find somewhere better to put this. My sweet pea's doing exceptionally well. Oh, that'll be Charlie. Well, that is rather gorgeous. What do you think, Chick? I honestly think that creating this border was the best thing that Charlie and I have done in this garden. It is really starting to come into colour now. I'm just about to leave, Charlie's rushing around. But you can see all the purple from the salvia, the lupins looking spectacular. We're going to get a box to cover up this hose pipe. And our buttress has been repaired. I'll pop in a clip here of how it looked before. It was obviously just crumbling down, but it's looking much better now. And when we have a little bit of rain, you know, it'll just soften and look a bit more natural. We've got this gorgeous peachy apricot coloured rose looking sensational. I mean, look at that. Look at that. And then over here, this pink rose. Actually, it's just going over a little bit now, but there's plenty of buds. We need to train them up the wall a little bit higher. But when this is in full bloom, it's just going to look absolutely incredible. Look at these gorgeous little ones here. We have made it to Charlie's mum and dad's house. It is about 5 degrees hotter here. I thought it was hot in the Cotswolds, but also their garden is really protected, so it just feels like a desert, which is gorgeous. I'm actually about to go and pop my bikini on. I have unfortunately just received a text message saying that the hot air balloon ride tomorrow sadly is cancelled due to the weather, which is a shame because the weather seems absolutely perfect. It is very still and sunny at the moment, but obviously the conditions have to be completely perfect for hot air ballooning. So I've lost my hotel room that I booked in London, which is a shame, but back home to the Cotswolds tonight for a lovely day in the sun tonight. Charlie's mum and dad live on the edge of a wonderful park, and I'm going to let Martin introduce his latest vehicle acquisition. What is this, Martin? This is Charlie's dad.
Do I go hello lovelies first of all?
You have to say hello, my darlings.
Hello my darlings, this is Martin from on the edge of Windsor Great Park, and I'm very pleased to introduce to you the 4-seater quadricycle.
And we have special permission pretty much from the Queen to ride this.
We don't know, this is its inaugural ride into the park, so hopefully we're not going to get stopped by the wardens, but fingers crossed. It is a bike, it's got no electrical power.
Exactly.
And it hopefully will be all good for a quick spin up to Smith's Lawn and back.
And how long have you had the original quadricycle
That's not
for?
the original, that's the pedicab.
Oh, that's the pedicab,
I've
of
had that one
course.
about a year, but under that, over there under that tarpaulin is the original
quadricycle.
When we moved here 24 years
Is
ago.
it that old?
Yeah, 24 years
I didn't
ago.
realise. Wow.
So
Gosh.
This is all about creating a caravan of bikes that we can take into Windsor.
You now have more of these types of vehicles than you do have actual cars, so
Yeah,
I think we know where the...
That's quite green, right?
Absolutely.
Do you know what? Maybe, guys, maybe we've just discovered a new business for us in the Cotswolds.
Yeah.
These out.
Let us know down below if you would...
Oh, it's comfier than the old.
This has got a recumbent seat.
Right, we're heading into the park. Let's go.
Right.
So Josephine, where are you going?
We are taking... Is this a quadricycle?
I don't think it's a quadricycle because it's got 4 wheels, but it's more than just a quadricycle. It's a septicycle.
A septicycle?
No, because
No, it's
to do with how many. Oh, yes, so it's got 6 wheels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Doesn't sound quite as good saying that.
We're going on the septicycle.
I think it's just going to be called the Chuckle Mobile.
well, there'll be a lot of chuckles. Just be safe though, right? So where are you going, Josephine? Are you going into the Queen's Garden?
We are going into the Queen's Garden on the Queen's
Okay.
birthday.
You are?
And if we see her, we're going to say...
Bon anniversaire à toi.
You have to say hello, Mom. You call her Mom, don't you?
Your Majesty.
Actually, I didn't call her anything. When she spoke to me, she was completely comfortable.
Thanks. Right.
She was.
Completely at ease and
She was. And I said to her, this is an amazing statue and it's really beautiful. And she said, it is, isn't it?
She
Right.
said...
Alright, thanks, Mom.
Probably. She said,
I'll go
Vivian,
first.
come on.
Actually, you go first.
Thank you, Mum. No, we
De
need to
nada.
come back now. Okay. Are we going?
Viv's going to film us going out.
Mum,
Yeah.
give us the camera. What is she doing? What are you doing?
Go first.
Right.
Be very
Josephine,
careful on the
switch
road
it
bit
off.
first. This last
don't
first
forget
bit
where the brake is.
Yeah.
And remember the braking mechanism.
Where's
George,
the-
you obviously don't brake if
also-
they're pedalling, but you're also.
Do you have a brake as well?
Yeah, this is the handbrake. Yeah, guys, don't forget about me when
Yeah, I've got my.
It's all to do with magnets.
Is it?
Yeah. Are you aware of your gears?
Yeah. But I need it in a high gear because my legs were going round and round and round.
Because you played around with them.
Right, mate. We've made it all the way to the park with our Haagen-Dazs,
Did Mum think they had spoons in?
Yeah.
and they don't have spoons.
Money.
Good morning, darlings. Happy Sunday. Another day starting off here in the dressing room. This vlog is becoming very repetitive, isn't it? So yesterday was great fun at Charlie's mum and dad's house. I actually had a few messages from people asking where they could rent the quadricycles from after I shared on Instagram stories, but sadly they are not rentable. They are Charlie's dad's pride and joy. He has let's say a real love for these unusual bicycle, quadricycle, pedicab vehicles, and it's just so much fun tootling through the park. Everyone thinks we're absolutely bonkers, which we most definitely are. Yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday, and we got to see the most gorgeous sun setting over the lake scenes as we pedaled through, I think it was Virginia Water, Savoy Gardens, all of those kinds of areas. Today is set to be the hottest day of the year so far. We're expecting up to 27 degrees, which in the UK definitely feels like hotter than 27 degrees in other places. It's going to be a scorcher. So I have got my full-on ready for the sun outfit. This bikini top is one of my all-time favorites. It's from a lovely brand called Arabella London, and I'm actually waiting for her to bring some more sizes back in stock of some of the bikinis that she's released this year, because they are so beautiful and so flattering. And then I've just got on my little H&M shorts. I'm going to do about an hour of reading just out on my little terrace. I'm going to show you my latest contraption for how I get out there in a second. I'm going to take my deck chair out there, and I'm just about to pop some of this on my lips. It is a fresh lip balm, but this one is actually SPF 15. I ordered 3 of these in a few different colours, a neutral one, a pinky one, and a nudie one. At about 3 o'clock in the morning last week, after I realised that my lips were getting a little bit chapped from being out in the sun. It's a real shame that the hot air balloon couldn't happen this morning. If it had gone ahead, I probably would have already been back home again, because taking off at 4 AM probably would have landed at around 6 AM and then made my way back home. But apparently the reason it couldn't go ahead was because there was not enough wind, so not enough wind for it to actually go anywhere, which is a real shame. But obviously it's flying over London, so safety is the #1 priority. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it can happen next weekend and I will be able to share that experience with you in a vlog, because it is going to be the most insane experience ever. So I've got my fingers and toes crossed. The weather forecast is not looking ideal for the end of next week, but we will remain optimistic. So this is my new access to the little roof terrace. If you didn't see it in my previous vlog, this is my sunbathing setup, totally private, totally unoverlooked. Got a couple of towels and my cap here to take out with me, and I'm going to have a look through Yang Sheng, The Art of Chinese Self-Healing by Katie Brindle. This step ladder is a funny one, because I'm pretty sure at a car boot sale I could have picked this up for about £10. But I was so desperate to get something exactly like this. I took my search to Etsy, ended up spending £70 on this very dishevelled old ladder. But I don't mind, it's done the trick. It is exactly what I needed. It is the perfect height, and it collapses flat, so I can just lean it either down there. I really need to do something with this area. I mean, it's such a great open space, but at the moment it's just, as you know, clothes storage where I do my steaming, and now roof terrace access. But anyway, I'm gonna go and make myself comfortable, and then, of course, I'm gonna do a little bit of gardening. My 2 sunbathing boys. I've just come down after an hour up on my little roof deck, and I just saw Lydia share an Instagram story of herself making a spinach smoothie with spinach from the garden, and I thought that is a great way of using up some of our leaves, because it would be very upsetting if they go to waste, and we have so much spinach. I don't know what to do with it. So I've plucked loads of leaves. I've got some cucumber, ginger, a banana, some almond milk, some almonds, some honey, and 2 apples. I'm going to wazz it all up in the Thermomix and hope that it tastes nice. church bell has just chimed 1 o'clock, so I'm just going to take a break from the gardening and make myself, I think I'm going to do a nice frittata with some kitchen garden salad for my lunch. I've been busy planting a few cosmos, a few lupins, one of my dahlias, and then doing a lot of de-weeding. Had to do the last 20 minutes down here in the dapple shade, which was a nice relief because it is absolutely roasting right now. This bed doesn't grow quite as spectacularly as the others because it is shaded from this time of day, from midday, but we've still got plenty of alliums growing in here. The alliums have mostly gone over. There's still a couple looking good down here. We've got some roses. This one really needs supporting. And then I need to find some more bits and bobs to plant in here. My cut flower area, we've got the peonies, so got the cosmos I just put in. These are all cornflower. Some lupins that I just popped in there, more cornflower, the lavender doing really well. Little cosmo corner over here. And then this bathtub, I don't know if you remember when I planted this up a few weeks ago, everything was so tiny. Well, everything that's growing in here is edible. So if I make any lovely cakes and I want some flower decoration, I can come and pick the blooms from here and they are all safe to ingest. I also had a quick tidy up of any weeds in this bed here. Let me show you my white / very light pink peonies. They are looking absolutely incredible, so fluffy. And these ones, the giant dinner plate ones, are almost going over now. They are just the biggest peonies I've ever seen. And it looks like we have a different type growing in here as well, a slightly deeper colour. And then our lovely purple rose shrub down there, starting to bloom. I did a tidy up in here, planted my little sugar pumpkin. Sweet peas doing well. Can't wait for them to grow even taller and hopefully start to bloom. It is all looking very lovely. So I'm going to grab some salad leaves to enjoy with my lunch. I also took the cage off my broccoli, so hopefully this won't get eaten alive. We shall see. I cannot even begin to tell you how satisfying it is, literally coming and grabbing your lunch that you have grown in the garden. And I can't wait to be able to harvest my peas and beans. So if you watched the vlogs last summer, you might remember my favourite Persian herb frittata lunch. It's just so tasty and really quick and easy to do. So I have whizzed up 3 eggs. I've got some parsley and some coriander from the garden, some cumin seeds, some ground cinnamon. A lot of recipes say barberries or cranberries. I find whatever you've got. I hope they're not raisins though. I might see if I've got any actual dried cranberries. And they just bring a really nice bit of sweetness, some chopped walnuts, and then I like to thicken it up a little bit with a tablespoon of self-raising flour, of course some salt and pepper, and then I've got my salad in the sink, just about to be rinsed, and this should be rather scrumptious. Just as I finish my lunch, we have just had a delivery on a Sunday, and it is from Missima, I think. This is their new pearl collection, so I thought I would open it up with you. I don't know if this is just for this collection or if they've rebranded, but their boxes are now black with silver or grey Missima. This ring in the middle is a Missima ring. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is temporary or if this is their new branding, because they used to be like a deep ocean blue, but without further ado, let's have a little look. Even their fabric bags are now black. Oh my goodness me, this is quite the collection. Obviously I've not worn any of these bits yet, but I predict that this might just be my favourite ever Missima collection, unsurprisingly, due to my affinity with pearls. I've said it a million times, but they are just so timeless. They really elevate any look, and they literally never ever go out of style. I just think pearls are so elegant. You have the quality and just the classic design that you'd expect from Missima, but with their very kind of cool girl touches. Like you can see, it's almost like a shark's tooth closure here in the T-bar, and then these really beautiful, all different shaped pearls, very natural kind of pearl shapes. That is absolutely stunning. And then the same pearl necklace, just a string of pearls, but with that Missima touch with the gold hoop and the little fin or tooth detail. I foresee that this style will be one that I reach for very, very often. So it's half like a twisted, elongated chain and half pearl. Again, just really natural, nothing too uniform to the shape of the pearls. Absolutely stunning. And this bracelet is half pearl, again, very natural shape, and then half golden balls. And you've got this knot style closure, which I have seen before from Missima on various bracelets and necklaces. We have got these earrings, which I think are just going to look so elegant. You've got that twist like we see in the necklace there, and then a hanging pearl, quite a big pearl there, and then the same size big pearl in a really classic simple necklace. This is the kind of thing that you'll pop on as soon as you get it, and suddenly it'll be October and you'll realise that you've been wearing it all summer. And I have worn Missima necklaces all summer before. You probably remember the little mini coin one I literally wore every single day last summer in the ocean with sun cream on, and it is a true testament to their quality. So I'll leave all of these bits linked down below. You will no doubt be seeing me wearing them in so many upcoming vlogs. I feel totally spoilt. Thank you so much to the Missima girls. I've decided I can't wait to wear them. I have stacked up the plain pearl with the shark tooth. I'm gonna have to find the technical terms. I'm sure it's not called the shark tooth toggle, but that's the Josie way of describing it. And then the one which is half golden balls and half pearls, and they look so gorgeous together. And I just love how they're finished. I mean, look at that beautiful kind of gold setting that last pearl is on. The chunkiness of the gold mixed with the pearl just brings such a modern touch to the jewellery. It looks so lovely. This ring on this finger is my In the Fro Edge of Ember ring. And then on this hand, I haven't changed this ring style in quite a few weeks now. On my middle finger, these are two Vashi rings. And then this one here is a plain gold band, but it keeps spinning around. You can just see there. It's got 3 little diamonds, and that is from Majuri. My bottom pearl bracelet here is from Monica Vinader. And then you may not have really spotted this before, but I always wear this little chain bracelet with a sausage dog on it, and Charlie's sister got me that for my Christmas present, and I never take it off. So that time lapse no doubt will have been about 20 seconds long, but I have in fact been about half an hour trying to pull up the grass from this part of the little pathway. It was being taken over by the lawn. I must say that pulling weeds out of this pathway is my least favourite job, so I try and do it little and often. As you can see, it's just very wild down here, and I wouldn't have it any other way, but yeah, pulling up weeds is therapeutic but rather time consuming. I now have another fairly unglamorous job to do down here. I have filled up one of my cleaning misting bottles with a little bit of fairy liquid and water, and I'm here to spray my broad beans because sadly this set, fingers crossed I don't see any. Oh, I do, damn it, there's some there as well. They've been attacked by black aphids, and if you don't know what they are, it is this. Can you see these little black bugs everywhere? I don't even know if they're bugs or just like organisms, I'm not sure, but everywhere that I check online says to spray with soapy water, so that's what I'm gonna do.